Well, friends, this is very important news for all Social Security beneficiaries. There is a brand new proposal that would boost monthly benefits for many Americans. A new group of lawmakers is attempting to get this plan through Congress. This legislation would also change a few rules of the program. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all of the details. Also, tomorrow, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the gentleman from Oklahoma, my good friend, the chairman of the Rules Committee, for yielding me the customary 30 minutes, and I yield myself such time as I may consume.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, in 57 hours, this government will shut down. Federal workers will be sent home. Members of the armed forces will defend our country without pay. Programs that feed hungry moms and newborns will stop. Travelers will face airport delays. Critical research on diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's will grind to a halt. So you would think last night, when the Rules Committee held an emergency meeting, that it would be on stopping the shutdown. That's the actual emergency, Mr. Speaker, that is facing our country. But you'd be wrong, because instead of a bipartisan CR that can pass, we're back at the 11th hour to amend a rule, the first rule this majority passed in weeks, because once again, Speaker McCarthy is letting extreme MAGA Republicans blackmail him. What are we doing here? What we are doing here is absurd. This assistance for Ukraine has been in the defense bill for years, well before the latest invasion by Russia. This isn't even the Ukraine funding that President Zelensky asked for, or the funding the administration requested. This shouldn't be controversial. First it was in the bill, then it wasn't, then it was. Then yesterday we had a standalone vote on Ukraine funding, and the House voted overwhelmingly 339 to 93. A majority of the majority, an overwhelming vote against stripping the Ukraine assistance in this bill. And instead of accepting that loss, extreme MAGA Republicans are blackmailing Kevin McCarthy. And here we are rigging the rules to undo that vote. They want to overturn the will of this House.
According to Yahoo News, a new proposal from Senate Democrat Bob Casey aims to change outdated and arbitrary restrictions on Social Security benefits for widows, widowers, and surviving divorced spouses. Backers of the bill say it would increase Social Security benefits for more than 1 million Americans, but getting a divided Congress to approve it could be a challenge. Bob Casey, chair of the Senate Special Committee on Aging, reintroduced the legislation earlier this month. A recent press release noted that despite facing high rates of poverty, widowers and surviving divorced spouses must often overcome unnecessary and burdensome hurdles to access Social Security benefits and usually are prevented from maximizing their benefits. Those hurdles impact all widows, widowers, and surviving divorced spouses, but according to Senator Casey, they are especially harmful to women. If passed, the SWIFT Act would eliminate or soften the hurdles through the following actions: allowing widowers and surviving divorced spouses with disabilities to receive 100% of the survivor benefit they are entitled to regardless of their age; giving widowers and surviving divorced spouses the ability to increase the value of their survivor benefits beyond the current cap; enabling widowers and surviving divorced spouses caring for children to receive child in-care benefits until their children are ages 18 or 19 if still in school; It would also require the United States government to proactively provide information to widowers and surviving divorced spouses about benefits they are eligible for, claiming options, and important deadlines. Senator Casey told reporters, "Social Security is a lifeline for many older adults and individuals with disabilities. Yet because of outdated rules, that usually affects women, many of whom rely on Social Security the most are not receiving all the benefits they need and deserve. The SWIFT Act will modernize Social Security and help the program keep its promise of a financially secure retirement for all Americans." The SWIFT Act is co-sponsored by Senators Richard Blumenthal, Debbie Stabenow, and Bernie Sanders. It has also been endorsed by a number of organizations, including the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare, Social Security Works, and the Alliance for Retired Americans. Despite that support, the bill faces hurdles making it into law. For one thing, it has only been endorsed by either Democrats or, in the case of Senator Bernie Sanders, a senator who caucuses with Democrats. This is not the first time that Senator Casey has introduced a bill. 5 years ago, he proposed the exact same SWIFT Act. According to Yahoo News, median sales prices of existing homes are near record highs. Home prices in August 2023 rose 3.9% year over year to reach $407,000, near the all-time high of $413,800. Home values have held steady, even as mortgage rates have soared past 7%, reaching their highest level in more than 20 years this past August. The culprit is a lack of housing supply. After the Federal Reserve's meeting in June, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell told reporters he was keeping a close eye on the housing market. Housing economists and analysts agree, regardless, that any market correction is likely to be a modest one. The last time the U.S. housing market looked frothy was back in 2005 to 2007. Back then, home values crashed with disastrous consequences. When the real estate bubble burst, the global economy plunged into the deepest downturn since the Great Depression. So now that the housing boom is threatened by skyrocketing mortgage rates and a potential recession, buyers and homeowners are asking a familiar question: is the housing market about to crash? So friends, please let me know how the housing market is in your city. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dearest friends, thank you very much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, every Friday I will be announcing winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dear friends, if you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed day.